Let's say you want to stretch your hamstrings. That's a very common stretch people do. You try to bend down and touch your toe. What happens to most people is that their biceps femoris and their hamstrings tense up. Hello and welcome back, my dear friend. Today we're gonna learn how to maximize time we spend stretching. I'll be showing you a technique today that most people who have been stretching for a long time, be it in gymnastics or in dancing, people who have been stretching for a really long time and have been doing flexibility work for a long time already know about this and have been utilizing this to advance in their stretching, advance their flexibility and mobility much faster than most people. And this trick is really easy to learn. Once we're done with the theory, I'm going to be showing you how to do it yourself. And it's going to be really simple, and anyone, any beginner can start at level 1 with this technique and become way better, way faster than if they would do normal stretching. So let's get into it. As someone who has been teaching mobility and yoga and flexibility work for a long time, I have witnessed a lot of people fall into the exact same mistake category, and that's always being way too tense. Now, the solution to being tense is relaxing. Who would have thought?
I know that telling tense people to relax is basically as efficient as telling depressed people to be happy. It doesn't work like that. But we can actually use the tension to find out some things that we wouldn't know otherwise. So I'm gonna demonstrate here, really easy, how you would use that to stretch your hamstrings efficiently and simply, and therefore increase the stretching benefits and the stretching intensity and speed. And what you probably already do know is how our muscles work in general and how our joints work in general. Let's say you want to stretch your triceps, just for argument's sake. If you want to stretch your triceps, you need to elongate it, and to elongate your triceps you need to use its antagonist. So you're using the triceps antagonist to flex your arm to pull the triceps longer, which means, what is the triceps antagonist? The biceps. By contracting the biceps, what automatically happens is that your triceps relaxes. Let's do it the other way around. You want to stretch your biceps. What are you gonna do? You're gonna contract your triceps. If there was no gravity and you pulled your arm in, the only way you could extend your arm again after pulling it in is through contracting your triceps. Make sense? Because if we're just lying around, pulling it in, contracting the biceps, pushing it out, contracting the triceps. As long as we know what muscle we want to stretch and what muscle is its antagonist, then we have easy going. So let's say you want to stretch your hamstrings. That's a very common stretch people do. You try to bend down and touch your toes and it doesn't work and you're not getting there. What happens to most people is that their biceps femoris and their hamstrings tense up, which is the opposite of what we want to do. The easiest way to relax your hamstrings when stretching them is by contracting its antagonist, the quadriceps. By flexing the quadriceps, you're automatically relaxing your hamstrings, and if you're doing this actively to pull your body down, your hamstrings are gonna stay in this relaxed mode while you're actually stretching it. This actually looks really simple and it's really easy to replicate, and the only muscle control you actually need is just knowing which muscle does what, and that's really easy to find out just by trying it yourself. Let's say, for instance, you want to raise your arm. So what you do is you raise it like this. Which muscle is contracting? Your deltoid. Your shoulder is contracting, pulling your arm upward. Now, if there was no gravity and you wanted to bring it down again, well, which muscle controls the inferior angle of your shoulder or your scapula? Well, that would be your latissimus. By contracting your latissimus, you're pulling down your arm, and in conjunction, you are stretching out your deltoid. There is no going around it. We've already learned how the muscle works with its antagonist and how to use that knowledge to actually stretch and work on our flexibility and mobility and advance much faster than we would normally. If you benefited from this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and even leave a comment. And if you didn't like the video, just give me a thumbs down and let me know what I can do better. And I hope I'll see you guys very, very soon. Captain Cairo, peace out.